Today's battle, it was Shredder versus Twisted Golden Freddy. Yes, this is 2014 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus the Twisted Ones. So yeah, let's get started. Which is this one right on the right side. This is 2014 Shredder, which is from the movie, and Twisted Golden Freddy was from the Twisted Ones. So let's get started. So Shredder was first appears in was in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is from 2014, and Twisted Golden Freddy, which is from the Twisted Ones, which is that I'm not sure is he a fan made or a real character. I'm not sure what is Twisted Golden Freddy is a real character or a fan made character, but I'm not sure which. Yeah, I think let's get to the attacks. So the attack for 2014 Shredder. So Shredder just used claws, which is from the movie that he fights. From the movie that he fights Master Splinter in the training area, right? Yeah. So yeah. He just shoot blades out of his claws. He just shoot blades and he has claws. I know in the end of the video that he got the immunogen. But this time, yeah. But this time I just don't want to do the immunogen. So yeah, this is done for attacks for the shredder. And Twisted Golden Freddy. Twisted Golden Freddy could punch, scratch, and bite. And also he could kick too. So I know he has long skinny nails, and even his toes too. So it depends to be the same thing as Twisted Freddy, but only that Twisted Golden Freddy just missing his left side of his ear, but he just only have his right side of his ears. But I know that they both have same blisters all over his legs, arms, and his face. Uh, okay, let's get started. So the battle was take place in the Master Splinter training area, which is where Shredder and Master Splinter fight. So yeah, there was circling around who wants to there's circling around that who wants to get advantage to fight first, which is there standing and then circling around that who gets the advantage, which is who wants to fight first, and the Shredder just pulls off his blade claws, and 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 Twisted Warfare just pulls out his sharp skinny sharp fingernails, and then they're both showing their claws. Yeah, which is they're just circling around, and then they stop circling around. Yeah, yeah, they're done circling around, and then Shredder goes first. He pulls out his claws, and then he and then swipes his claws out. But Twisted going Frey just dodge. He just ducked down. And Twisted going Frey just scratch the metal armor on Shredder, which the claw just shred right here on the suit, like shing, like that with his long sharp nails. And he just walks back with a wounded walking background. Shredder shoots a blade. Shredder shoots all. Yeah, Late Shredder shoots three blades. Like shing, and then the three blades just went to the Twisted John Frey's mouth. Both blades just stabbed the Twisted John Frey on the mouth, which is by here and here, and then but the middle one just went to the Twisted John Frey's mouth, his onto the mouth throat of Twisted John Freddy, which is Twisted John Freddy just got choked, but because one of the Shredder's blade just went through the Twisted John Freddy's mouth, throat, mouth. Yeah, which is he begins to not show like he just hit him, like he just yeah do like that, not to get shot, like just he just hit his own belly, which is to choke, try not to get choked, like that. And then I think he has enough, and then he pulls out he pulls out the two blades, which that Shredder that just threw. And then he just threw it back to Shredder, the Shredder, but Shredder just blocks it, and then he has his own blades, ching 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 ching, like that. And then he uses his right hand, and then tries to pull the one last blade out of his throat, and pulls harder and harder, and then and he pulls out the blade. And then he just throw the Shredder's blade on the like a freaking boomerang, and then but one of the sharp blade just stabbed, just poked him in the neck, and the blade just went to just poked him right on the left side of his neck. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The blade, lay the blade just when attached to Shredder's left side of his neck, and then he take it out, and then just threw it to the ground. Which the Twisted Going for just charges, but Shredder just just pulls out his claws again, but slides his mouth raised and his lower jaw, like which is that which the Twisted Going Furry just leans down, which is that I think Twisted Going Furry just gets his mouth, gets his lower jaw broad, even with his mouth waist. Yeah, I think his mouth waist and his mouth throat just comes out, and even he goes his head. Even though that he still survives, which is that he's missing his lower jaw. And then Shredder walks closer and try to get his victory. Tries to get his victory animation, which is trying to finish him off. Which he pulls out his blade like this, and then the Twisted Going Fred just looks back, about the Shredder almost about to kill him, but luckily Twisted Going Fred just just grabs him after he almost tried to kill him, but luckily that he uses his right hand to just grab him by the arm, and the grabbing Shredder on the right arm, which is grabbing him so hard, and then and then he's just grabbing him so hard. And Twisted Gun Freddy is very strong, which is he grab his arm very hard, and then Shredder just uses his left hand, but left hand to punch him, but his left side of his arm just grabs the Shredder's left arm again. Then they both and then they both uh, uh and they both just start strangling each other. Start, yeah, they start to get weird, which is that Twisted Gun Freddy is literally a lot more stronger. Which is that he keeps grabbing his arms really hard, and then Sheriff tries to break free, and then I think Twisted Gun Freddy just lets go, like that, and then punch Shredder on the chest, like that. And Twisted Gun Freddy just starts rampaging, like he starts begins to roar, which is he can't he did also roar, which is that he has his lower jaw and his mouth throat just been sliced off. He can barely roar. And, like I know he did roar, and then he starts rampaging like a freaking gorilla. Like he just banging his hands to the fist, and then starts banging his chest like a freaking gorilla. Like, and then he starts banging his fist against the ground, and then made him really, it made Twisted Gun Freddy really upset right now. I think Twisted Gun Freddy gets really upset right now. And then Shredder doesn't even give a doesn't even care. He still wants the bat. He still wants to fight Twisted Gun Freddy. And then yeah, Shredder doesn't even care, which is he doesn't, because he still wants to fight Twisted Gun Freddy. And then he pulls out his blade again, and then he raises his blade up, and then it just did this slow motion, and then and then grabs him, grabs Shredder's right side of his arm again, and, and then he do another one, and then grabs another left side of his arms, and then he uses his feet to tries to pulls his arm off. Like he uses his right side of his feet to, he uses his right feet to, and then just tries to, and then steps on Shredder's chest suit, which he tried to pull his arms off, which he tries to, he trying to pull his arms off, and then he pulls out Shredder's arms off, and then he pulls, Twisted Gun Freddy just pulls Shredder's both arms, and then he throws Shredder's arm, and then he not throw, I made it. Oh my god, I messed up. But anyways, this is not supposed to happen. No, but anyways, the real fight. This must be a real fight, okay? Oh my god, take it seriously right now. But anyways, Twisted Gun Freddy just swings his arms, and he uses he uses his he uses his Shredder's hands, yeah, which he tries to slap Shredder with his own hand, which is that Twisted Gun Freddy uses. Like, like he just tries to slap Shredder with his own hand, which is Twisted Going for just used it both time. And then he throws Shredder's back. And then he throws back at Shredder's arm against the ground. And then Twisted Going first starts to finish him off by holding his head, uses his sharp fingernails, which is his sharp nail thumb. And then the jab Shredder to the eyes, and then which is by squeezing like a freaking orange or tangerine. And then he begins to crack his neck like a freaking joystick, which is left, right, back, and forth, and front. And then he leans back, and then Shredder just got leans back by Twisted Going Freddy, and then tries to pull his head out, and then and then he pulls Shredder's head out, which is decapitating Shredder. Which is Shredder just just fell to his back, which just instantly kills Shredder. And then he just let go of his thumb, and then let go of his, and then he let go of his on his sharp nail thumb, and then like that, take off his eyes, and then he throws the Shredder's head to the ground, and then stomps on his head like. And Twisted Going first starts wars and victory. Yeah, yeah. Twisted Going Freddy is the winner. So verdict. Yep, Twisted Going won. For the percentage, I'll give Twisted Going Freddy 91%, and I'll give Shredder yeah, Twisted Going Freddy just have 91% for Twisted Going Freddy, and 90 not 90 81% for Shredder. So yeah, this is the end of the Who Wins series. Yeah, literally the winner was Twisted Golden Freddy. Yeah, the winner was Twisted Golden Freddy.